Nicki or Cardi?
What's your favorite cereal?
Mm-mm. Nicki or Cardi?
When it comes to NBA YoungBoy and Top and Contrail, do you feel like it's a different type of persona or it's like the same person?
They different. It's very different.
You start off doing something that you love and so much come so quick when it comes to fame and
You wanna
recognition.
know something?
Mm,
You fuck your own interview up.
I did.
Yep. Cause you wrong and you know you was wrong.
Hello, world. It's me, Marco. I'm here with the one and only Contrail. It's an honor to be here. This is my
Honor to
first
have
time.
you.
It's my first time traveling international. And when was your first time?
I can't remember.
Hmm. And we're in Korea right now. And this was the first, you remember the first time you've been to Korea?
This time. This time.
Oh, this time?
Yeah.
And what are some things that are like different that made you just say like, I want to be here or stay here?
Mm. Um, it's just out the way.
With me being here, our experience is different. The food different. It just feel free, different.
You ate anything that you like?
Yeah,
What was that?
just being able to, it feel like a different world. I feel like I'm living in a different life or time that I didn't know it was real over here. Like it just open your eyes up to life to see how big it is and how you can just, looking at the streets, there's nothing on the streets, how they treat their world right, how they throw no trash on the ground or nothing like that. That was one thing that stood out to me.
Yeah. I get that energy too. It's like it's very safe here and very clean.
So with you making music, you have a lot of projects out. Is it a project? What's your favorite project that you know, like this will always be remembered?
I don't have one.
What about, well, that's different, I would say. You got a favorite song?
Hmm. No.
So when it comes to
No.
your songs, it's not one that just like stood out like this is a story that means something.
Nope. Probably an unreleased song or some shit. But no.
How many more albums you got in?
One or two.
And then you'll be done? How about tours?
One for sure. I'll go on tour one more time throughout my whole life and that's it.
Do you ever see yourself going back to the States, like moving?
I'm going like to the United States.
You to move?
Never in life. Never.
So just staying here. How did you get the power to like adapt? Like like this is home. Like, 'cause it's not easy for someone just to leave, somewhere where they've been all their life.
I used to always feel like I never had opportunity to get away or to like leave that place. So it was like I don't have no problem with being away. It's nothing enough for me. It's not enough for me at all. Um, Probably the most important thing is my kids. But that's what they got planes for. That's what kind of financial stable to
Hmm.
get around. So I ain't on that.
Hmm. It's so much to ask. Um, and I know you say you start writing more when it comes to like jotting down like thoughts. What do you advise to people that, you know, that don't do that now? Do you feel like it opened up another side of you where you're able to just write down things and just keep the book?
It really just came, it got to that point with me because I think I talked less today than I ever did. Um, and I really don't record music. Like, I barely make songs nowadays, so it's like, I just try to jot something down about myself or to myself.
Mm.
That's it.
And in the studio, that's like home. Were you feeling the same like from when you first started in the studio?
Music not where my heart at. Music is not something that I'm focused on.
Mm. And what are some things that you feel like you are want to go into with this new journey?
What journey?
Leaving music.
I just want to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to do whatever I want. That's it. Stay out the way.
Yeah, just being in your 20s is just like, you know, I feel like you experienced a lot, got to see a lot. Let's say like when it comes to NBA YoungBoy and Top and Contrell, do you feel like it's a different type of persona or it's like the same person?
They different. It's very different.
Would you like to go more into like what you know that's different?
Who we talking about again? What the names?
Let's start off with Contrell. Who's Contrell?
That's me. That's who you're talking to right now.
More relaxed and calm.
It's just me.
Mm.
Me being out of character. When those other names come about, I think it's just me being in character, you know? It used to be like a movie role that I took on and couldn't put down. And I never like went to go get treatment or something to break out of it. So I just always be crazy or some shit.
Mm-hmm. So what about Top? Is him and NBA YoungBoy the same person?
No, no. But he a good person though.
Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of people don't know like you like to play video games. Do that take your mind away from like, you know, the real? Because I know when I play the game, it's challenging to be able to like when I know I'm gonna lose, like I want to put up a fight. That's why I like to put up a fight of it.
So you asking about like challenging video games?
Yeah.
I think I do that. It's just something to take your mind away. It's something to do with your friends at times. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a way of bonding. But other than that, it's just to take your mind away, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for me, it is.
Hello, world. With summer activities, you like to go to amusement parks. You can call them rows of fun, water parks, going swimming. But with Liquid IV, it'll give you that energy that you need. Because when I'm outside and I'm at the amusement park with my kids, I'll be ready to go. It'd be hot. I want to skip the line. But with Liquid IV, as you can see, my favorite kind, I drink it all the time and it helps me stay hydrated. And also make you have a better day, make your day seem longer. You get more than 24 hours. You get 38 hours with Liquid IV. And that's just how I feel. There's many different flavors, but as you can see, my favorite, white peach. Also sugar-free. Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier, sugar-free, can help keep you hydrated, better than water alone. Just one stick and 16 ounces of water hydrates faster than water alone. Tear, pour, sip. I'm gonna show you how we do it. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first purchase with code 2026OT at checkout. That's 20% off your first purchase with code 2026OT at liquidiv.com. And movies. I know you're a big movie fan. What are some movies that have impact your career that just open your eyes up to, like, to the world? There's just some movies out there that you just like, this movie stuck with me and it helped me through life.
Can't think of any right now. Just straight off my mind.
And comedy too. You like comedy?
It's entertaining.
Yeah. Who's like a comedian that you grew up on, like as a kid, you just remember seeing them on TV? Mine's was Steve Harvey.
Yeah, mine like more of like Cat Williams or some shit.
Did you have any like animals growing up as a kid?
I had a dog before. I had a couple dogs. What about you?
Oh, I had a hamster. I always let him get out sometimes when he got out. I remember one time he went chew through the bed and also got a bird before and let him out.
I'm scared of things like hamsters and shit. Like I don't know, like rats too. Like
Yeah,
like
reptile.
rat mice. Like
Yeah.
that shit that freak me out.
Yeah, I wanted a guinea pig because they was fat, but my mama got me a hamster because that's what we could afford. How do you feel about birthdays?
It's just another day, you know? I don't celebrate none of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck with holidays neither. You gotta try to keep the tradition around just participation with that shit for the kids, but I don't fuck around with that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember something that you wanted as a kid when like Christmas? Like, wow, I used to want this. Mine was wrestling, man. I used to be into the WWE a lot. Like as a kid, I always wanted like wrestling man in the ring.
Man, believe it or not, I kind of used to already get everything that I wanted for Christmas. That was like the most special day ever. My grandma used to make sure that I get my wrestling set and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. How old was you when you started driving? Like you first, remember the first car you drove?
My mama car. My mama let me drive probably at 11 or some shit, I don't know.
11 years old.
Yeah, she used to do lit things like that. Like when she finally get on the streets of the house or something, she'll let me or my sister just drive. Or sometimes she'll just let us go drive around a corner. I don't know.
Have you ever like wrecked a car as a kid?
No.
So you just been out the gate, just knowing how to drive.
I always knew how to take my time.
Mm-hmm. Did you have a favorite teacher in school? Like elementary or like, middle school?
I think I did. There was a lady named Miss Ambo. I hope I'm saying it right.
Mm-hmm. And if you could meet Amber and talk to her, would you take the conversation?
Ambo.
Ambo.
Yeah, why not?
Be amazing. I had a favorite teacher,
Who?
Miss Benison. I had her twice. I got held back. Yeah. I was like, damn, I got to see her twice. It was a big thing. Do I say something? Do you remember your first tattoo? And like, do it mean something to you?
It's a microphone.
Or what it mean, like, when you got it?
And it's just my stamp of dedication. Like a badge. Just saying I was true to something. That's what I loved.
Mm-hmm. And I wanted to know, when it comes to your passion to speak to anyone, when you get so much at a time, when you start off doing something that you love and so much come so quick when it comes to fame and
You want to
recognition.
know something?
Mm.
You fuck your own interview up.
I did.
Yep. Cause you wrong and you know you was wrong. And by me telling you was wrong before we started this, instead of sitting there pretending, that shit got your vibe off. This ain't never been our vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You know you're wrong. I could tell too. But you wanna know something too? We gonna bypass that. I told you that, so maybe you could open up now and just understand. As I told you about what you did wrong, that's some disloyal shit. But that don't mean I'm telling you that I hate you or I'm your enemy or I don't want to be your friend. I was just telling you so you don't do that to me no more. Cause I ain't deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
And don't no bitch deserve ain't that basically that girl didn't deserve your loyalty more than mine for you to literally let her make you do that. That's cold, son. I called you my brother.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna know something though?
Mm-hmm.
Never trust a man who'll cheat on his wife. And never trust a bitch who'll fucking marry man.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that. And you will never like hear a lot of dudes say that because either them niggas like pretending with they self and they hiding something from the world. They just fuck niggas,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But I ain't got none of that to do.
Mm-hmm.
If
And
you
I
was
want.
if you was honest from the beginning, you would have never had to forgive, you know? Because everything's just there. And how I ran my life today, um, is either you put too much time into something or you ain't put enough, no matter if it's gone bad or good.
Mm-hmm.
That could be with friendships, your job, anything. It's either you put enough time into it or you didn't.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't mind me sharing on the conversation, I was more lost. Like I didn't know what was going on, and
It's cool. And
and that's
I understand that. I think even though that it made me very upset, what actually count is you told me and keep it away from me too long. So it's okay.
mm-hmm.
That's why I give you points that
Yeah.
5 days from now it won't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Now if I told myself, fuck you, I don't even want to be your brother no more, I think it'll matter. Because that actually means something to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool. 5 days from now, it won't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how do you like being a father?
I love it. I feel like me not having my dad there, um, in and out of my life. I feel like I understand how important that is. Like you only get one father and one mom.
All right. Tell me about your daughter,
Oh, I got two daughters.
the oldest one.
My oldest one,
Mm-hmm.
we got a great relationship because I raised her brother before I had her. So, and I feel like I want to have a better connection with her, but her mama have a view of me and she's want to paint that to our child. And that's what I, disconnect from because even her mama, I respect her mama and what she got going on. And just because you disagree with me don't mean you have to take something away that we both created. I would never want to get around my kids and make them feel like your mama's this way. I feel like you should be your mama how you should view her. And I'm gonna be a dad.
For sure.
So I mean my father with him being in and out of prison and having much respect, I feel like a lot of people wanted me to follow his footprints. Because once he got taken away, it was just like that's all I had. And a lot of people wanted me to be like him, but I knew where it end up, and it just wasn't my heart. So I always wanted to take out there what he left. So I was always bringing my little brothers in and take care of them because that's what he'd want me to do. And I know he wasn't a bad guy, but even when he died at his funeral, it was hard for me to cry because I know what he did to people that happened to him. It's part of life.
All right. Now that's how that should be. Um, mm, Montana, my father. You know, that's like my blessing from God. I always wanted a father. My biological daddy. That's me and his father. His
Mm-hmm.
name Jeffrey in jail. Both our name Contrell. I'm the oldest. Um, but I respect my daddy. Even though I barely know him, I respect him and I love him. And I remember from the times I have got the chance to be around him, like it probably was just 3 times out of my whole life, and I was little. I remember everything, like just that I seen from him and shit like that. But I respect my dad. I make sure when I get on the phone with him, I call him father. I don't never let that nigga have no sad moment. Like I know for a fact, like I'm always gonna be a highlight to his life.
Hmm.
Really, all us. My dad a real gangster. I'm talking about real gangster.
And do you feel like it was pushed on you to take after his footsteps?
Mm, Not at all. Um, I'm thankful for how the story went, man. I wouldn't redo shit. I'm thankful for who I am today. I accepted everything. Like, just want to move forward. He'll be home soon. Uh, everything will be okay.
Hmm.
Everything will be okay. You close with your mom?
I feel like we close, but I feel like we can be closer, and it's hard to connect with her because I try to bring her from getting out of survival mode. And my mama, she only follow what her mama showed her. Food stamps in Section 8. So
That's crazy.
um, I was just one of those kids I remember us getting Wi-Fi and the neighbor asked for the password and I give it to him. And I'd have pissed my mama off. And she always used to just say like, this is ours. So, and it was always us against them. And she didn't really teach us how to love other people. But I get to experience my grandma. My grandma was more open. My grandma was love in church.
You know, I think my relationship with my mama used to be a big part of my anger until I told myself, like, it's just certain shit you can't fix. Like, certain people you're not going to just bond with in a way that you expect or the way that you would desire. Basically, just long for and just hope for. So I started loving my mom from a distance. Like, today, I never like speak to her again. Like, we'll never talk again. I know this for a fact. But I love her. Like, I care.
Hmm.
I hope she know that too. I want her to know that. It
Hmm.
ain't got nothing to do with no dollar. Uh, it ain't even got nothing to do with my trauma no more. Or something that I was supposedly angry about. Just love him.
Hmm.
Cause that's my grandmother's daughter. And I love my grandma deeply.
Hmm. Do you remember how you and your grandma relationship? Did
Mm-hmm.
she used to pick you, like how would she come into your life?
Fucking right. Say it one more time.
I said, how did she come in your life? I remember, because I got close to my grandma more when my daddy passed away. And I remember her, she'd always remind her of my daddy.
I always been with my grandma. Real talk. Throughout my whole lifespan, I probably stayed with my grandma 65% of the whole time. Probably 70. But I always been grandma baby. Real talk. Shit, my grandma was always like, my grandma is my mama, but I get that statement could be disrespectful. And we ain't trying to like rub nobody the wrong way. So it's like she played a very big part on some shit. She my grandma though, my grandma. It's cool.
Hmm.
That's my heart though.
What could you say about, someone that, if somebody wanted advice from you, just in life and just to, move forward and not to go through certain things, what would you be able to tell them?
You can't be scared to it's okay to have heart. You can't be scared to show your heart, but you can't be also scared to let your guard down, bro.
Hmm.
Or like just basically like be 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 linguant with people, you know, cause you ought to get you fucked up, my boy. Sometimes you might show too much heart, and sometimes you might show too, like, less, too, how you said, sometimes you might show you got too much heart, and sometimes you might show less heart. And that goes back to you might put too much effort into something or you didn't,
Hmm.
you know? Um, Man, that's a great question. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Just be considerate, you know? You gotta be willing to forgive at least like more than once. Because that's really what life really about too. On some G shit, bro. And you probably not gonna understand me right now. But you gotta find them people who you willing to like receive pain for and go through hurt with. Cause everybody gonna hurt you,
Hmm.
you know? But you can't walk around like every bitch is out to get you. Every woman is not out to get you. Like I be telling my wife this, like, no matter what we'll go through, every man is not out to hurt you. Like, they got good men out here, bro.
Hmm.
Uh, if I wanted to give anybody advice, man, just tell you this, bro. Pay attention and focus. Don't be too hard on yourself. You could tell a lot about a man when he gets stripped out his possessions, right? Mine had the world in my hands like more than once. Bitch would get took from me. I always like came from out this dark alleyway, dying down out drugs, and I'm always ended up in a cell. And I ain't take that shit too well. I'm telling you that as a man. You can tell a lot about a man when you strip the nigga out his possessions.
Hmm.
My last go around, I ain't take that shit too well. I cried, man. I was broken. Cause it's like it happened to me at a time where it really meant the most to me, nigga.
Hmm.
You know? And probably felt like the world had fell on me. I feel like my whole world that I molded in and sat that bitch up there, you know, cause I was proud like it's a trophy. That man, by the time I looked up, that bitch fell on me, fat. That bitch fell on me, and I seen a lot of people just treat me so bad, and I had to realize like that's karma, son. That's karma, bro. And that's from not just making the right decisions, nigga. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. You gotta focus.
Hmm.
You gotta know you wanna put too much effort and basically put a lot of effort into something, and you gotta know like when it ain't worth putting a lot of effort. That's my advice to you, bro.
Hmm.
Hold position, nigga. That's it. Hold position. You gotta know when you're putting too much effort. You gotta know when to put less effort. That's just that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot. I just open up, and I feel like I'm the same way.
Thank you, dude.
I'm learning how to like, think for others too, because I feel like I'm mindful. But
You gotta be considerate.
yeah, age. Do you feel like age is a real thing with you? From 16, 17, 20, 21, do you feel like age is a real thing?
Man, I thought you were finna like talking about women. I about to say, man, what the fuck?
No, I'm saying to yourself, just your journey. Like, cause sometimes do we just feel like know better in our spirit, or do you feel like age have changed you? And the older you get, the more you understand things, or do you just feel like it was naturally in you?
Yeah, age changed me. But I say winning, being successful, nigga, like receiving achievements, like being proud of myself, like overcoming certain barriers and shit like that.
Mhm. What's some things that you have achieved when you told yourself, like, I'm gonna do this and make this happen? Because those are things I'm working on. I'm like, to be a comedian, I think I've just been going and been thankful and just trying to be creative, but I haven't set goals for myself a lot.
I'm a very natural person, but most of my achievements came very unexpectedly. And it actually came from hard work, not knowing that it'll come, but just like not giving up on myself, and that shit felt great. I used to tell myself, oh, I never get $100,000 a show. To each show of Master Tour, nigga, I got 1.5. I ain't get no fucking 500. Nigga, I got 1.5 every show. Nothing less than 1.2 a night.
Hmm.
I never believed no shit like I never thought shit like that. I never thought about actually having my number one album and all that. I always wanted it. I always said I wanted it. But you would never like actually believe none of that shit, my dude. I used to tell my wife, I used to tell my wife that I wasn't gonna make it to see 21 years old. And when I was in jail, I told her, I said, I feel like I ain't gonna make it to see 25. And she said, you remember you used to tell me you wasn't gonna make it to 21? And it's like, it's
Hmm.
always like these like,
But I know you speak on like the power of the tongue is real. So when you speak like that, why do you feel like you put those words out? If you feel like the power of your tongue is real, or just sharing your thoughts with somebody you love.
cause that's just like, that was actually like the timings. That was actually how I used to feel and what I used to think. Man, you ever got so mad or you ever like got so like just down at I don't know, bro. I'm gonna stick with mad. Man, I used to get so mad. Man, I say the devil, this nigga. The bitch used to have me feeling like I sent a bullet at anything while I was ready to receive anything. Like I really ain't just give a fuck what happened. And that was like the most poorest way of thinking. Like, the most weakest way of thinking. Then I actually knew like the type of life I live and the shit I used to be into. And like, I used to I always been that nigga to know like you ain't the most dangerous. You ain't, it's bound to happen. Like, and karma, motherfucker.
Hmm.
I ain't never been shot. You know what that tell you? Every dog has his day. So think about it. I ain't never been shot yet. See, that go to tongue again, but that's just me. That's really me, vibe.
Hmm.
You know, I feel like I call it not lying to yourself, but it can get out of hand. Sometimes it can get out of pocket and go to, mm, you know.
Hmm. Being the biggest artist, do you feel like that put a lot on you, or just like will you have like fans that love you and
I'm not the biggest artist.
well, if we talking, you ain't talking about weight, right? Because you are. You ain't talking about because you're a great
I
artist and
never. I was just telling. I was just telling a friend of mine that man, the shit'll make me so sad at times I could shed tears because in my head I never be like as big as those guys. I never able like be able to get to do my big one. Or it might sound selfish, but I never like get to that status of I can't see it going no further than this. In my head, I wouldn't let it go no further than this.
but I feel like you don't have no control over that because you just do what you do and they there for you and they just get bigger.
They also change on you too, though, bro. You can't get caught up in that shit.
Mm.
No, you can't do it. You like a movie. You either a bad one or a good one. And they gonna move on to the next one every week. Like, you can't get caught up in that shit. They'll hurt you, dude.
Mm.
I'm telling you, they'll hurt you, bro. Some people be having me thinking some weird ways about myself sometimes.
Mm.
I can't get caught up in that, bro.
I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah, like,
And you express yourself a lot too when it comes to just music. And it's also good to see I mean, getting to see the side you laugh and you actually are a funny person. I feel like you got a comedy sense, like you still comedy. And I feel like when people around you that love you, from your friends and people that you work with get to see that side of you and you make sure everybody's straight. I feel like your gift is to be able to, give to others outside of music. And you do a lot for a lot of people.
I kind of said that I really feel like I'm just here to help today. I'm just here to aid and assist. I'm cool with it. It makes me feel good.
Mhm. And that's one thing, even when you talked about your show, about your earnings, I know you don't care for money. So that was never your goal. And it was just you being you, and that was just a reward of life. But just even with that, I just feel like you make sure everybody's straight, even from strangers.